call to everyone to work hands in hands, otherwise we won't achieve. We can't reach this milestone until we work together. And this is an opportunity as we gather here to everybody understand from where they're coming from the current practices and approach, that until they are reunited, until we are working together, we cannot deliver to this common goal. So this is very important. I wish to invite CEO Naeb to reflect on Mikhail's comment, specifically on the horticulture value chain, specific with avocado, the value chain, how importantly this shall be addressed within the coming 4 years under this strategy. Welcome, CEO.
Thank you very much. We're here talking about value chains and food systems. And as we know, food systems are made up of not only activities but also actors involved not only in the production, processing, distribution, and consumption, but we also include the trade part of it. Trade, that's where we come in as National Agriculture Export Development Board when we're looking at the entire value chain for us to be able to get to the international market. So we look at what the market requires, being standards, being requirements, being regulations, and we go back and we look at the value chain right from, as it was explained, from the seed, from the land preparation, from pesticides, from all the inputs that are utilized, to land preparations, to processing, to making sure that along the way we have that kind of comprehensive vision on how we can have some of products meet the requirements. And this is also applicable to domestic market. I'm not really talking about us being able or keen to support meeting international standards, but we also have to meet national standards as far as food consumption is concerned. So food systems that we're talking about here is the entire value chain. We talked about production, productivity, but also processing, distribution, consumption, and disposal of food. So that's the response. But you mentioned about Kigali Wholesale Market, and that is going to be a kind of flagship program for us to make sure that we have that kind of harmonized vision when it comes to food systems. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I hope you still have the energy to go for the last discussion, isn't it? Today is Friday. So I humbly request everyone to give the best of his energy now so that we can relax later once we are done. We are almost there. Allow me to introduce to you, we're going to have a few speakers just to give a reflection in this particular journey. You know, our economy is private-driven economy. That's why we will call upon the PSF CEO to give, and he will be followed by one of our energy of the country is our youth. We'll be hearing from the chairperson, from RIAF, and other important partners, CNFA and AGRA representative. And at the end of the day, we shall also hear from our Ministry of Finance. We can't talk of trillions, and when this is clearly, it's not under any other ministry, it keeps coming. Geoffrey, am I right? Yeah. So allow me to give them a few slots, and allow me not to come back every time someone is going to speak. So once the first speaker is done, kindly the second goes. Let's keep, this is a family, right? Let's keep the protocols quite very comforting to everyone. So the PSF, do we have the PSF representative? Okay, as we wait for him, the chairperson from there, please. You're welcome on the floor, please. You are the one? Oh, lady. Another lady. I hope the Gender Monitoring Office here present are very happy. Today we are very inclusive. Thank you. Welcome, madam.
Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Animal Resources, Honorable Ministers, distinguished representatives from the government, estimate development partners, young agri-entrepreneurs, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. With great pleasure, I stand before you today as a representative of the vibrant and dynamic youth involved in agriculture from the Wanda Youth in Agribusiness Forum. The launch of PST5 is essential for the agriculture sector and Wanda Youth, who are the center to its transformation. PST5 embodies a bold vision that recognizes young people's critical role in driving innovation, resilience, and sustainability in our agri-food system. We sincerely appreciate the opportunity to contribute to the development of this plan and the recognition of youth as active partners in shaping its success. As Rwandan Youth, and as requested, we commit to taking ownership of this strategy and ensure its goals are translated into tangible and concrete outcomes. Specifically, our effort will focus on, number one, innovation and technology. We were born in digital era. We pledge to leverage our creativity and embrace digital and technological solutions to modernize farming practices and increase productivity. PST.
Such as farm service centers, such as post harvests,
Congratulations for this way of working and already preempt the work under NST2. Second thing is when we talk about commitment, clearly as European Union we are there with many instruments, budget support, Chiesa project, the Kigali Wholesale Market that for us is a flagship and is really in line, I feel it is in line with priority 2 that DG Saltar mentioned about the need to increase inclusive markets and post-harvest system. So I think it can become and is already indicated as a flagship for the government too. My question or my comment is most only on the fact that I fully agree and I fully support the government in the identifying need to improve production. One of the way that has been mentioned is also the irrigation system, so fully agree with that. But in terms of productivity, we understand, right, the need of increased productivity, and then for also increasing then value chain development. And I would like to hear a little bit more.
To complement that, in his speech, the Honourable Minister, it's
come in as national agriculture expert.
That the direction of the country and the ministry in particular, the direction of the country and the ministry in particular. Person for direction of the country. When we were starting, and Rwanda has been a leader in pioneering the Continental Initiative, has been a leader. Mainly around the CADAP, which is a comprehensive Africa Development Program. Mainly around the CADAP, Rwanda was the first Africa Development to sign the CADAP Compact. Rwanda was the first before any country on the continent in 2007. And since then, Rwanda has consistently been leading the rest of the continent. Rwanda has been on track to achieve the African Union CADAP goals and targets. Track to achieve the African. The goal will be shifting next year goals, but that's a subject for another discussion. The goal will be shifting next year, as ASA from World Bank will tell you. But Rwanda has been in the last biennial review. Been coming top on the continent, making us proud to have an agriculture sector that not only speaks to the country need, but goes to the direction of the continent. Not only speak to the country. And as we may know, the UN General Secretary, and as we may know, the current UN General Secretary appointed recently, a few years back, the current UN General President of appointed recently to be his special envoy on food system, to be with a mandate to mobilize the whole world on food system. And her first challenge was on how food system commitments would reflect at country level. In Africa, would reflect 3 countries level. And one was in West Africa, it was Ghana. Another was in Southern Africa, one was in West Malawi, it was Ghana. And then Rwanda in East Africa, it was and I'm so happy to say, and then Rwanda now is the first. And I'm so happy to reveal its Rwanda now system-centric strategy. I'm sure Agnes is clapping wherever she is for her country to make her proud. I'm sure Agnes is clapping wherever she is. Therefore, for her country to make there is no way we not commit to make sure this strategy is implemented. There is no way we not as designed to make sure this strategy is implemented as designed. Thank you. And I'll mention a few areas. One person asked about food system and what does food system strategy mean. We are committed as AGRA and working with other institutions like FAO, we are committed as others to make sure that we support the ministry to promote a food system approach that integrates sustainability, nutrition, and equity that integrates to benefit all farmers and consumers. To benefit, second, all farmers. AGRA and consumers. We continue to support the ministry, AGRA, to drive towards a resilient market ministry by enhancing drive towards a resilient, improving access to finance, by enhancing fostering innovation and ensuring inclusivity for fostering innovation. And you have noticed DG Chantal saying that 60% of this strategy is a market-driven, to make sure before farmer produce is a market place, to make sure their production will produce. Third, Agra will support last-mile delivery.